You know, if you look at an interview from me from 10 years ago, everybody says, I love that interview. People didn't love it back then, though, because I was speaking to the future. I'm 10 years ahead mentally, and I'm trapped in today's time. And every now and then I crack you a smile for 2013, but I'm cracking you a frown for 2023. And I'm focused on what it's gonna be. Just mark my words. As I'm Kanye West, you seen my execution. Did I?
Hey, God, Jay-Z, I know you can. Please don't sit him at my head. Just call me.
When are we finally gonna have a real conversation about whether or not Rihanna?
They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
That's because Jay-Z worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter.
This Rihanna situation is getting way more serious than people realize. Reports now say that the attack on her was carefully planned, and the woman who carried it out was allegedly used as a pawn. Kanye West has reportedly warned Rihanna to stay extremely cautious because her enemies might come after her again. Allegedly, these threats involve Beyonce and Roc Nation. Rumors have long suggested tension between Rihanna and Beyonce, fueled by whispers that Jay-Z had inappropriate involvement with Rihanna in the past. Some even claim Beyonce may have targeted women close to Jay-Z before, which makes the warnings feel more alarming. The attack almost had deadly consequences. The assailant Ivana Ortiz drove all the way from Florida to Los Angeles and fired at Rihanna's home. Rihanna and her children were inside her Airstream when one bullet pierced it. Just a few more shots and she could have been seriously hurt. After the incident, Rihanna didn't just change houses. She left the state entirely for a secret location, believing someone very powerful was behind the attempt. Social media shows Ivana acting erratically, even calling Rihanna a witch, but insiders claim these videos may have been created to cover up the fact that this was a paid hit. Many suspect Jay-Z and Beyonce, especially because Rihanna and Jay-Z were rumored to have had a past affair. Rihanna is taking no chances, and this situation has left fans shocked and worried for her safety.
Jaguar Wright explained how Rihanna was sold to Jay-Z at 16 years old. She explained how it was super sketchy that Rihanna got brought to America at only 16 years old without any parental supervision, and how she auditioned for Jay-Z at 3 o'clock in the morning. She explained how it didn't make sense that Rihanna's parents would let her fly by herself after just meeting Evan Roberts all the way to America to meet with Jay-Z in the middle of the night. And she alleged that Rihanna's dad got a $500,000 payout for letting this happen. She alleged since this was all out of the blue, Rihanna would have had to flown on a private plane to get from Barbados to America because she wouldn't have had a visa and her parents were not around with her to fly to America. And Rihanna even explained how Jay-Z would not let her leave until she signed the recording contract, and the label locked her in the office until 3 a.m.
It's gone true. So tell me about your audition with Jay-Z. Tell me what he said to you.
A really good audition.
Yes.
But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Quantum Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
Yeah. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you met Beyonce.
That's right.
How was it like meeting her?
I could not speak.
Really?
Really. That's someone I really looked up to for a long time. And it was after one of my showcases, and he was introducing me to everyone from the label. Then he finally said, okay, one more person. And there she was. And I could not speak.
And she gave you some advice.
Yes, she did. She just told me to, when I get on stage, let loose, have fun, and be in control.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to let it go.
No.
Because she'd be like, what? You know how she does it.
I mean, it is pretty weird because Jay-Z just started talking to Beyonce as soon as she turned 18 years old. And not long after Rihanna signed to Jay-Z, there was rumors swirling all over the media that Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce with Rihanna. And a lot of people still to this day never understood why Rihanna and Beyonce are not close, and we've never got a collaboration with the two of them, even though Rihanna was claimed one of Jay-Z's biggest stars. Jaguar Wright then went on to allege how Rihanna's last album, Anti, was basically a cry for help. She talked about how creepy it was that Rihanna did the album cover of a child with a crown over her eyes. And it says that the Anti album is about a person opposed to a particular...
We're gonna have a real conversation about whether or not Rihanna was to Def Jam.
She was the innocent baby when she came over here. And look
She
at
was
her now.
14 going on 15 years old. Flown over without parental supervision in a private plane by a man who was supposed to be a producer who auditioned her at 3 a.m. in the fucking morning in a hotel room. Auditioning at 3 a.m. in the morning, a 14-year-old girl.
With no parental consent.
With
She
no
just-
parental, nobody. She was flown to another country. She was taken to Def Jam headquarters. She was left in a conference room alone with Sean Carter for nearly 6 hours.
It seems the reason Beyoncé didn't confront Rihanna earlier was that she didn't have solid proof of the affair. Recently, she reportedly got the evidence she needed, and now she isn't letting it go. Many people believe this story, especially because it involves Jay-Z's alleged mistress, Kathy White, who died under suspicious circumstances. Kathy was reportedly pregnant at the time and was preparing to go public with her relationship with Jay-Z when she suddenly passed away from what was said to be a brain aneurysm. Kanye West has repeatedly tried to warn people about Jay-Z and Beyoncé and their possible connections to suspicious deaths, but many dismissed him as being unstable. Journalist Liz Cronin tweeted in 2017 that she knew details about Kathy White and Jay-Z, hinting at potential foul play, and later shared more information suggesting justice for Kathy was long overdue. Interestingly, shortly after she began revealing these details, articles about Kathy mysteriously disappeared from the internet. It seems someone tried to erase evidence, but copies and screenshots survived, keeping the story alive. According to investigations, Kathy White's death was considered suspicious, and the official cause of a brain aneurysm has been questioned. NYPD officers reported that autopsy and toxicology results were pending, leaving uncertainty about what really happened. Just days before her death, Kathy had been contacted by a major tabloid investigating her affair with Jay-Z, and she planned to go public. Then, shortly after Beyoncé announced her pregnancy, Kathy died suddenly, raising more questions than answers. Many believe foul play was involved, and the timing has made people suspicious about the true circumstances of her death.
Kathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming, and the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand, see? I mean, I'm just speculating.
Some people pointed out a disturbing part of Beyoncé's song Anger, where she talks about using her partner's deceased lover's body parts to stop his cheating.
If it's what you truly want, I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph. All three of us. Immortalized. You and your perfect girl.
Now, none of this proves that Beyoncé was actually behind what happened to Rihanna, but people are definitely noticing patterns and connecting the dots. Kanye West's bold claims accusing Beyoncé of having a hand in these situations make everything even more suspicious. Keep in mind that before Kanye's public outburst, he was very close to both Jay-Z and Beyoncé, so he likely knows them better than most. Fans have shared their opinions online, with some saying they always suspected Beyoncé was jealous of Rihanna and calling her actions evil, especially since children were involved. Others pointed out how convenient it seemed that Rihanna was targeted while the story created major press for Beyoncé. These opinions are fueling speculation and making people question the situation even more. Now I want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe Beyoncé had a role in this, or do you think Kanye is exaggerating? Share your opinions in the comments below, and check out the other video for more details on this drama.